Hi everyone, this is my game. It's called Conquer. It's a 4-player game and where the goal is to get as many spaces as you can. So now I'm going to explain the rules to you guys. It's 4 players. You start in those starting positions and you roll a die to see who goes first. The person with the highest roll goes first, second highest goes second, and so on. And how it works is you roll the dice and you get as many spaces as you roll, and you can try to go any way, any direction that you want. You can use any strategy that you want, but your goal is to get as many spaces as you can, and by the time the board is filled up, the person with the most spaces taken wins. These question marks on the board are mystery spots, and every time you conquer one, you take a mystery card, and that card will tell you to either take more spaces, or it'll give you an option to take spaces from an opponent or add spaces to your own territory. And you have the choice to strategize any way you'd like. Now I'm going to tell you guys what I did to change this for my midterm. So originally it was 2 to 4 players, and I played with 2 players, and it just wasn't as competitive. It took a long time to have our territory meet, which was when the game kind of got interesting. So that's why I added 4 players and put the spaces closer together to start, so you always have to strategize. I added more cards because I felt like the cards were getting kind of repetitive, and I wanted to provide more options for the players. I made the board a little bit bigger than last time, just to make the game a little longer. It felt like it was a little short. That's pretty much it, but I think that it'll be pretty fun. So the dynamics of the game are that it's territorial acquisition, and so the main mechanic is just to acquire as much territory as you can possibly get. Obviously it's called Conquer, and it's also collection kind of, because the players will need to find the most effective pattern to collect the spaces. The player with the best strategy will win the most games. And the elements of skill, the elements of chance are the 6-sided die. That's how you determine how many spaces you'll get, so you really don't have any control over that unless you know how to roll a die. And the mystery cards are obviously an element of chance. Players don't know if the card will benefit or hurt them, so that's what you're leaving up to chance. And the elements of skill, you have to strategize to acquire territory, and you have to be attentive when other players are going, because you don't know how their turn might affect your territory. Players can make long-term plans about strategy on what they want to conquer. And the mystery cards can also be used strategically. If you want to play a little bit more risky, you're going to try to conquer more mystery cards, and if you want to play less risky, you're going to try to avoid those mystery spaces and get other spaces around it. This is a game that players can really get better at as they go. So the more games you play, the better you'll get, and the more competitive you'll be playing whoever. Okay, we already rolled to see who's go in what order. And Max is going to go first, he's going to go second, you're going to go third, and I'm going to go fourth. So now Max is going to roll first.
3.
Alright, you got a 3.
I don't believe you.
3. So he landed on a mystery card, so he's going to pull a mystery card from the deck.
Gain 5 spaces.
So now he gets to gain 5 spaces. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now Ron is up.
2.
My turn? You're third. So you got a 3. 1, 3.
Yes.
So Max is playing a little riskier than everybody else, as you can see.
I'm a little crazy.
I got 6. I'm gonna. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I get to roll again and lose that amount of spaces. Put that over there. So I rolled a 6, so I lost all my spaces.
He lost all his spaces.
That sucks. You got Max.
I'm up again. 4.
Hurry.
Just go.
1, 2,
Oh, you're infringing.
3. 4.
2.
Now you're up.
4.
Oh,
Alright, so
nice.
she got a question mark card, mystery card.
Choose a player to lose 5 spaces. Max.
So Max has to take away his 5 most recent spaces.
Three, 4. Yep, that's, yeah.
Close enough.
I think you're blocking the board a little bit.
Oh, cool. So I got 2.
Lose?
So I'm just gonna take these 2 spaces.
Next.
You want to play that way? Come on, I'm doing it. 2. 3. 4.
You can only do 1.
5. Lose 3 spaces.
So Max has to take away his most recent 3 spaces, not the mystery card. No, it was 1, 2,
You said
3.
not the mystery
Yeah,
card.
because those were your most recent 3.
You said
You said
not the mystery card.
Not the mystery card one. It was, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
You said not the mystery.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, you're up.
6. What are you doing?
The risk. It is a bit of a risk.
Lose 3
3.
spaces.
You said except for the
No,
mystery.
no, just on yours because it wasn't the mystery. Your mystery
Okay.
card. Now you're up.
What?
5.
Player before you takes 3 of your spaces.
Ooh!
That's me?
That's
Yeah,
you.
so you put
Yeah.
yellow in her,
Wow.
and 3 of her spaces.
Wow.
Wow. Just in the general, when she picks up,
No, like her 3 most recent spaces.
so
So
she
like
should pick
you,
them
you
up.
pick your 3 most recent spaces. So, yeah.
So he gets a wicked ring.
Wow. Get another one?
No, 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 no. So I get 2. I'm not rolling very well. And I'm taking a mystery card. It's got to be a good one by
Could
now.
be a risk.
Gain 5 spaces.
Wow.
So I like to.
Ooh.
So now I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So terrible. 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
So now you take a mystery card.
Play before you take 3 years.
Before me? Oh, I get 3 of your spaces? Sweet.
I don't care as long as Dad's box.
Did anyone test this game to see whoever wins? 6.
So now you get a mystery card.
5 spaces.
Lose 5 spaces.
No, it doesn't say.
Yeah, you have to lose your most recent.
Damn.
What did you roll? 5.
Roll the
Roll a
6.
6.
Now you're up.
Ooh.
This is what. 5. Let's say blue looks to be dominating the game.
Take a mystery card.
I think I'm dominating the game, but it's
We're
fine.
gonna run
Yeah.
like Lego cards.
What is it?
Lose 5 spaces, actually.
Ooh.
Boy, you ain't dominating the game.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God.
Risky.
You're stupid.
Skip a turn.
Oh.
Aw.
Told you not to.
Alright, your turn.
It's my turn.
Skip a
There's risk.
turn.
Risk and reward. Only
2. 2.
It's nothing.
Don't
Only
you
two?
dare. Don't you
1,
dare.
2. Skip a turn.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
why'd
we're
you put them
not.
all together?
I didn't. I shuffled.
1?
1.
It's worthless.
Ooh.
5. Do it. Just go. Let's go.
Risky.
Choose a player to skip a turn.
You skipped 2 turns.
I
That's your turn again, because that's
My turn.
So now I have to
Yeah.
skip 2 turns because she chose me to skip a turn.
Because she fears you.
And I already had a skip a turn card. I'm the most dangerous player in the game.
Watch, you are. Yeah, you're dangerous. Coming into your territory.
This game sucks. Like, no more Lego cards.
2. That's nothing. Whoa. I don't like
Oh.
that.
Oh.
One.
Come on.
Stem tide. Boom.
You just dropped
Yeah, you don't even roll.
Well, I rolled 3. Wait, what happens when? Oh.
Ooh.
You have to skip your other turn.
Yep.
Lose it.
Uh-oh.
What happens when I run out of spaces?
You won't. Well, if you do, then you can't go anymore. You can't add the spaces.
2,
Whoa.
Whoa.
3,
Uh-oh. It's getting close.
4.
Yeah, one over there.
Give him the
I have another
answers.
one over here. Garbage.
4.
You have nowhere to go.
Uh-oh.
You have, I don't
And
know.
you
You have
got some
3.
spaces.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, but I can't.
Yeah, it's then.
You're connected over here.
Oh, but I'm not.
What?
Yeah, you can do. You can connect over here.
Oh. Okay.
Wherever you have a space, wherever you have a tile, you can connect. And you can only do one
Wait, so
more.
no one else can go but me?
And I have 4. There's nowhere else.
Yeah,
for me to
there's
go.
nowhere else.
I'm
So
the only person. who
yeah,
can
so you can put your space there because you conquered that.
Good. Conquer.
No, you can't. You
No,
can't.
No, it's him.
Oh, him? Alright.
So I win.
All right, so now you have to count up your spaces and see
You win.
who won.
Okay.
I got 16. He got 20. He got 22. And
23. I got 23.
23.
21.
And she got 21. So he's the winner.
Nice.
He won Conquer.